Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
To insert a control, click into the place in the form where you want to insert the control. Then click the button that appears within the Controls button group on the Developer tab in the ribbon that corresponds to the type of control you want to insert. After inserting the control, select it and edit its properties. To set the properties of a control, click the control to select it. To completely select an entire control, click the small handle that appears in the upper left corner of the control when you roll your mouse pointer over the control. Then click the Properties button that appears in the Controls button group on the Developer tab to open the Content Control Properties dialog box where you set the properties for the selected control. The properties available to change will vary depending on the type of control selected. For all controls, some properties will remain constant. The properties that appear in the General and Locking sections are the same for each type of control. In the General section, enter a title for the control into the Title text box. The title will display in the small tag that appears in the upper left corner of the control in the form. If you want to surround the control with a tag, enter the name of the tag into the Tag text box. You can use the Show As dropdown to choose how to display the control within the form. You can choose Bounding Box to display the control as a bounding box, Start End Tag to display the control as a start and end tag, or None to hide all of the control's appearance except for its content. You can also select a color for the control by making a choice from the Color drop-down button. For any control except the Picture Content control, you can check the Use a Style to format text typed into the empty control checkbox to choose a word style to apply to the control contents. If you check this checkbox, then select the name of the style to apply from the adjacent Style drop-down. In the Locking section, set the level of protection to apply to the selected control. To protect the individual controls, check either or both of the checkboxes in this section to apply control security. The choices are Content Control cannot be deleted, and Contents cannot be edited. Next, you will learn about the type-specific properties you can set for the different types of controls. Note that if you have either a rich text or plain text control selected, and you do not have the Content Control cannot be deleted checkbox in the Locked section checked, then in the General section of the Content Control Properties dialog box, you will see a checkbox for Remove Content Control when contents are edited. If you check this checkbox, the control itself will be replaced by the content the user enters into the control when it is used in a form. This contrasts with the default method of replacing the content of the control with the new content. In addition, if you happen to have a plain text control selected, you have the Allow Carriage Returns Multiple Paragraphs checkbox available in the Plain Text Properties section. If checked, this allows for multiple paragraphs to be entered into the plain text control when used within a form. If you happen to have a drop-down list or combo box selected, you will see a list of possible choices for the control appear within the drop-down list properties section in the Content Control Properties dialog box. To add a choice into this list, click the Add button to open the Add Choice dialog box. Here you enter the value to display in the list into the Display Name field. Then enter the actual value to use and store into the Value text box. Then click the OK button to add it into the list. To modify an entry that is made within the list, select the choice in the list and then click the Modify button. That will open the Modify Choice dialog box. Here you can edit either the display name or value fields and then click the OK button. To remove a choice from the list, select a choice in the list and then click the Remove button. To rearrange the order of the choices, select a choice to move and then click either the Move Up or Move Down buttons that appear to the right. If you happen to have a date picker selected, you will see a listing of the possible display formats of the date and time available in the Date Picker Properties section of the Content Control Properties dialog box. Select a date format from the choices shown within the scrollable list. If needed, you can also set the locale and calendar type by using the drop-downs that are available. You also have a choice as to how you want the XML data to be stored in the Store XML Contents in the Following Format When Mapped drop-down. Here you can select what format you want the stored data to have if needed. If you have a building block control selected within your form, You will see additional properties that appear in the Document Building Block Properties section of the Content Control Properties dialog box. Here you will select which gallery of building blocks you would like to have available from the Gallery dropdown. If desired, you can further refine the selection by choosing a category from the Category dropdown. If you happen to have a Checkbox Control selected, you will see additional properties that appear within the Checkbox Properties section of the Content Control Properties dialog box. Here you can click the Change button next to the checked symbol or the unchecked symbol shown to open the Symbols dialog box, and then select a new checked or unchecked symbol to use. If you select a new symbol for either setting, then click the OK button to apply it. Once you have set the properties for the control, you simply click the OK button that appears in the Content Control Properties dialog box to apply them.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.